Okay, so for the lazy cooks out there, continuing with our rice cooker series, when you tell me that you can't cook and you can't do it, I will not believe you, because these rice cooker recipes are precisely designed for the lazy. It's all in one pot.
Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, flavors waiting for you.
Enjoy. So this is a curry everyone can have, all right? I promise you it's extremely easy. So let's start. I'm gonna do a seafood version. Of course, you can also do a vegan version. I always say that. You can do a vegan version with camotes and mushroom and all that. But I'm gonna do a seafood version for you, okay? You can do chicken, you can do pork as well. It's a very versatile dish, as always. Here are my ingredients. Okay, so I have my Thai Kitchen wonderful gluten-free cocoa cream. And then I am using, again, the usual suspects, which I'm gonna do in my first layer. We've got some shrimp, we've got our onions, we've got raisins. You know that most curries, they have the condiments on the side. But since I'm gonna go into my rice cooker, I'm gonna kind of put this in there. I think it's gonna be great. The seafood I'm using some fish fillet. Absolutely easy, anybody can find. You can use any fresh fish and season that you have fillet, that's fine. A tilapia fillet, you can use a mahi-mahi fillet. It's really up to you. I have also my shrimp, lovely, lovely shrimp. And then bell peppers. Bell peppers are always crucial in my curry. Again, in my pan, in my rice cooker, I'm going to start with my wonderful garlic. Always garlic and onions is always a base. Right? Garlic, white onions. Again, I will of course be sharing you the recipe. And then to that, I'm using some cocoa cream. I'm just gonna add a bit. So I don't really need to oil this. You can put some sesame oil if you like for added flavor, but I use the oil of the cream. You remember that cocoa cream it's gata, so it's got its beautiful natural oil in it. And the beauty of the Thai Kitchen cocoa cream is it is gluten-free, right? So to that, I will put in, of course, my fish fillet. Again, you can use mushroom. Lovely mushroom into this as well. So it's more of a vegan dish if you like. Larger prawns, smaller prawns, up to you. Doesn't really matter. Keep them whole. This is one of the times you want to peel your prawn, but keep the tail on, okay? So that it stays whole in the rice cooker. All right, and please let's not forget. So while that's in there, I'm gonna put that on already, but let us not forget what makes a fantastic curry. I know McCormick has its curry seasoning, and we can't go without the curry spice. It's always beautiful, but what are the three essentials? Of course, my cumin seed, my garamasala with a mix of all the different beautiful Indian spices, and of course the main curry. That's what makes this curry authentic and beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm smelling all these wonderful spices. Okay, so as I'm explaining about the spices that we're going to put into this curry of mine, and these are my three spice essentials, look what's happening in my rice cooker. Already it's starting to cook, right? I've put my rice cooker down, so already the bottom is starting to cook. So now we introduce our ingredients. I'm putting in about, of course, about a teaspoon of curry. Okay. And then I'm putting in half a teaspoon of cumin. Absolutely gorgeous. Smelling delish. So garam masala is basically a beautiful combination which McCormick already made for you. So garam masala, as I said, about half a teaspoon as well. About half a teaspoon. This should be great. And together, that's just gonna make a wonderful, authentic Indian curry, where I'm, of course, also throwing in some lovely bell peppers. I'm throwing in some nuts for a bite, and I'm throwing in my raisins, right? So that's all going in there, and that's all gonna lend lovely flavor to this. We put in our fantastic gluten-free Thai kitchen curry, right? It's nice and thick. This Thai kitchen cream, it's brilliant. You have the lighter and you have the heavier. I kind of like the heavier because then it's up to me to add water if I want it light. So I just go straight with the Thai kitchen cream. And of course, it's gluten-free. Of course, we're gonna salt and pepper this. Never forget the salt and pepper. So salt, I'm probably putting in about a half a teaspoon of salt to this. I'm not too scared about putting a little more because remember we're introducing rice on top. Huh? And so now we add our rice. Again, you can use adlai. You can use mountain black rice as well. But one of the reasons why I love our Hinuluban adlai is because it's also white. It's also got that nice color so that your curry flavors and colors will come out, no? Of course, your dark rice is beautiful. Okay, and to that, I'm gonna add just a little bit of water because I don't want my cream to be too light, but I'm gonna need to cook my rice, right? So as usual, you cook your rice. Of course, you can see that lovely color already. That's our curry, our cumin, our garamasala happening, right? At least 2 cups of water, 2 cups rice, 2 cups water. I'm probably going a little bit, I wanted a little bit more liquid, so I'm probably going 2.5 to 3 cups. You decide as you start to experiment and explore your favorite version. And yes, we're in business. Let him cook. And I can't wait to show you the results and of course the plating of this wonderful one-pot rice cooker recipe. I can't wait. See you in a bit. I have got to show you what's happening in this rice cooker. I mean, come on. Now, if I'm going to describe to you the smells that's going on here, of course I can't smell the seafood, you know, because this is seafood, this is shrimp and fish fillet, so I can smell that coming through the rice and the curry and of course the garam masala and the cumin combo in here. Of course, with that fantastic Thai kitchen cocoa cream, which is gluten-free. Of course, if you really wanted to go gluten-free, then by all means use adlai. Adlai does this. So what happens when I use my Thai kitchen cocoa cream is I'm also lessening the gluten impact in this dish. All right? So everybody can have this. Everybody can enjoy it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And the smells. Anyway, I'm gonna let him cook and leave him alone. Woo! And this rain is just brilliant for my menu today. Curry food is rain weather food. As I said, during the rainy season, you so want more of your spices in your food. They just lift the mood. They just fight virus and weak lethargy, and it's just brilliant. It makes my day. So this rain is so welcome, and I am ready with my one-pot curry. All right, are you ready to plate? So here we go. And that is done. The colors, it's smelling so brilliant. Okay, and so once again, remember that you want a nice white dish or maybe a black dish, something to make the color of your curry pop, right? Slowly again, so you get all the bell pepper, the raisins. Oh, beautiful. So what are these colors you're already seeing on my plate? The nuts, all right, the bell peppers. Look at how those bell peppers cooked in my rice cooker. Isn't that brilliant? Okay, and the nuts, we normally do not do a curry with nuts, but the nuts within the rice cooker into the rice, it gives it an added flavor, an added texture, so it really works well. Of course, I love how the raisins work with this too. Here, I want you to see how this shrimp is looking. All right, there it is. Cooked lovely, perfectly well. As I said, keep the tail on so that it stays whole, right? So guys, tell me, was that hard? Look at this. Look at me plating this. This is just so much fun. And you know, even for your kids in school dormitories and, you know, I mean, there is no excuse. You can so have gourmet in your dorms, huh? And of course, my bell peppers. So let's slice some of this egg. So it's a hard-boiled egg. We all know that part of the garnish of curry is egg, right? It's one of the condiments, but I'm putting it all on top. Remember, it's a one-pot meal, right? Again, bell peppers, red, greens, yellows, by all means, use them. Probably some more raisins. It's really up to you. I really like to decorate my food. Art and food, food and art. Here you go with this incredible salad. Maybe a parsley garnish in the middle. Et voila. So I'm loving this combination. Look at that, the green and red bell peppers. Of course, the colors are brilliant. The eggs, the shrimp that's underneath. You've got raisins and nuts, but I need some more raisins to top this off. And you know, it's gonna give just a nice bite of sweet and complement the peppers and the curry and the garamasala as well, right? With this beautiful mango salad, we have got a one pot in a rice cooker curry with beautiful Thai kitchen cocoa cream, gluten-free. So that brings down once again the gluten levels of my dish and everyone can enjoy. So if you like what you see and you are a lazy cook like me, well, I highly suggest you subscribe, like and share Sabrina's Kitchen on YouTube, please. And we are welcoming you into the Sabrina's Kitchen family. So come join us and let's create lovely dishes for those we love, okay? Subscribe, Sabrina's Kitchen.